Well, good morning guys. Got JD with us today. He's done his hair like normal. His mum will be impressed, eh? I wear my hat so I don't need to do my hair. No, too much information for this early. So the boys are loading up here. They got going yesterday. And I just got to help them move down to the next lot, a couple of k's down the road once they get these ones done. So there's the Big Mac over there, and there's your Junior Burger. So they get 6 on these ones. So we've got neighbour you met Tony the other day. We got their trucks going for us. So Ryan's driving here, and as you can see, it's very wet. Lots of slipping. Look at that. The only time he's not spinning is when he's stopped. I will say, apparently we're the only ones delivering, so that's good. So we've got a good turnaround. But that's why we're pretty keen to get them off the paddock, so that this is a redder knob. So if we had it on the black country, there'd be no hope of us, no hope of us sort of getting anything off, would there? So yeah, they get 6 on. There are some frames that you can get 9 on, so they'll go on top and then the frame squishes it down to get it under so it's not too high. But I don't know what Ryan will do here, whether he'll put the little one on top or we'll see. We will see. So as you can see, it's got the 2 forks on that one. It's that slippery, it's just pushing. Maybe I need to nose up in my dozer. It's not my dozer, sorry. Whoops. My ute. I think it's a dozer. Oh, it's on, of sorts. So I think they said it's taken about 45 minutes to get to the gym. We do have a gym closer, but we know the fella pretty well where this gym is, so they're getting us sorted hopefully. So yeah. Oh, we'll get then you got to run a big strap over, so we'll get JD to move the strap over. You can go and give Ryan a hand if you want, and I'll film you. No pressure, eh? Now they run a big one over the top lengthways. So we're just loading up here with Ryan. So you run this big strap that goes all the way around from the back to the front over the top, and then they got a ratchet rack at the front of the trailer like this one here, and then they ratchet them down, so that keeps them all nice and compact. So they get 6 on here, you're saying 6 on that one, although he will get the 7, that little one, because he won't be over height, he said, so that's good. I think the bales, I just asked him on the weight, they're about 1.8 tonne per round bale, so it's not the heaviest, but yeah. Anyway, what do you do? Well, g'day guys. It's Sunday Arvey. We're watching the Ryan here's loading. He's getting through the bales, so that's good. Got this line, and then so very far away up the back there's a line, so but he's getting through them, so that's good to see. I'm just going to help him with the strap. It's a bit easier getting that big long strap unhooking up, so we'll just give him a hand doing that. It's going up nicely. Just where he comes through there's water on one side and trees on the other, so we're right on the limit with moisture. As you can see here, it hasn't crusted yet, so cracking day. It's the first time we've had the sun out for about 3 days or 4 days. It's been really cold. Good Ballarat weather. It's bringing me back memories. Cotton modules or bales are about the same width as the trailer, so got to get them smack on. I should count how many. I'll get the girls. I've got the girls here with me. Here's Kayla. There's Lil. There's Lil. Yeah. They're, yes, come for a rant. They like jumping on the bales, so they run across and jump on them. That's a fun game, isn't it? Back when we were kids, we had the modules, the big square ones, so when they stopped compacting, we used to like jumping off the roof in there. That was good fun. OH&S compliant, of course, yes. What didn't kill you made you stronger back then. Anyway, well, just thought I'd give you another update. I'd be guessing we'd be nearly halfway through.
Well, hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It is probably the 17th of June today. I think that's the last date I remember. Now, I'm actually standing here in the wheat that was some of the first wheat, well, I think it was the first wheat we planted actually. We're at the main lease block, so currently just putting on the first spray, and yeah, it's looking really good. You can see here it's all just about closed up. That's a wheel track there. I'll go over here. So yeah, you can see that's my boot for reference. So yeah, it'll be about, roughly speaking, probably 6 to 8 inches tall, and it is all seems to be coming along really nicely. So at the minute we're spraying a broadleaf herbicide to get these sort of things here. There's one in there, more there. We've also got some fungicide for rust, and what else have we got? There's a bit of a mixture we're putting in. So yeah, that is really all we're doing at the minute. So I've got yeah, just started on the spraying today, and we actually went to the cotton gin this morning to have a look at all of that. There will be a video. If it hasn't come out already, it means there's a lot of editing that I had to do, and hopefully there is some good. It was very noisy obviously, so I'll just see how that all pans out, but hopefully, fingers crossed, when I edit that it'll turn out all right and I'll be able to put that up. But anyway, it's all looking good. Our cotton's actually getting ginned today. When we were there at about 10 o'clock, well, no, it would have been probably 9:30, 10 o'clock. They'd already done 80 of the 330 odd round modules that we'd sent in, so that was pretty cool. So I thought I'd touch base with you guys here as we're just starting the spray sort of program. We've got to spray the south lease block, we've got to spray the north lease block. That's the little 80 hectares where my house is. So that block has barley in it. This is all weird and I'm going to and fro a lot, but the south lease block has wheat, same as this. The north lease block where my house is has the barley, and yeah, so we're going to get them sprayed, and then I'll decontaminate, because the broadleaf herbicide that we're spraying on the wheat is going to be very nasty on the chickpeas, so I'll have to totally decontaminate the boom of the rogator, then we'll start spraying chickpeas. So yeah, there's a bit going on, and to top it all off, Brad, Phil, Dad and their families are all heading off at the end of this week, and then I'm left here in charge, and I've got a baby due. Baby number 5 is due in about 2 weeks, so to be honest, no idea how life's going to turn out over the next few weeks, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. So it's actually very, very cold. I'm going to get back in here and we'll keep going. was. I didn't actually close off yesterday for the day, but yeah, it was getting pretty dark and we wanted a bit of time for the chemical to work, so yeah, I got another half load out and then yeah, just knocked off. So it is the next day. We had a ripper of a frost this morning for us, so that means that basically the plants can't really take up the chemical because they've sort of shut down from the frost. So that yeah, means we don't usually get starting on the spraying until maybe 10 or 11 or something like that. But I thought on my way down to figure out exactly what I'm doing, I'll just pop here and have a look at the chickpeas. This is some of the first chickpeas we sowed at the main farm, and the other stuff we sowed is that paddock and over there further. So anyway, it's looking pretty good. I'll get out of this wheel track here. So yeah, no, it's coming along nicely. Seems like most of it's come up, and yeah, there's no major misses or anything like that, so that is good. Plenty of moisture. There we go. There's the seed attached at the bottom still, so that is coming along nicely. So the other stuff we sowed, it was quite a few days later, so it's nowhere near quite as advanced as that, but we might have a quick look at that on our way past, and then we might actually go and check out the sowing of the chickpeas. The last bit we've got to do, apparently there's some dramas there with it blocking up, and yeah, there's a bit of carry on there. Just it's a bit wet still, and there's cotton stubble, there's wheat stubble, there's yeah, just mud. It's a bit messy, but anyway, I think we're just persevering, and we won't be getting a lot done a day, but something's better than nothing. So we're just here with the other stuff, the later sown stuff. I'll walk out a bit further here, get away from the headland, but it's all coming up nicely too. So I've had a wind here as well. You can see it's a lot less advanced, but yeah, all in all, it's coming up quite nicely. Looks like there's a couple of patches where nothing's come up, but whether that's a bit of compaction from, I am still on the headland a bit, but they're all coming up nicely. There's a seed just sitting on top there. He's tried to poke through. I think he's still ready to come up. Might poke him in the ground there. Well guys, we're here at the cotton, or what's left of the cotton stubble. So yeah, just there's been a few issues with it blocking up. It's sort of behaving a bit like linseed, where just when there's a bit of moisture there, it's just wrapping around everything and blocking up. You've just got all the little bits of cotton left over, and it's quite a solid stalk. But the concept's working not too bad, with the two, yeah, just ploughing it on only where the cotton stubble is, and then just have the knife points sowing in between that, which you can see here. That's just our standard knife points, and then we've got our yeah, the actual plough, the sweeps going in there. So it's definitely doing what we want, but basically only in this spot. It seems to be doing all right. Down the other end it's a lot worse. It's a bit different soil, a bit more puggy. We're still probably it would probably work in about a week's time, let it just really dry out, but they're talking potentially more rain in another few days, so we really, like if we get another 10 mil of rain, then we've basically lost our window. So the options are at the minute to either just go back to the John Shearer and maybe cultivate on an angle while we're planting, and then yeah, hit it with the Kelly chains, but yeah, we're just not sure exactly which way we're going to go, but we'll keep you guys updated with how that's going. We're going to figure it out one way or another. So you can see here, a lot of that's just loose and yeah, so it's done its job definitely. But yeah, it's just the varying soil, and there's still a bit of water laying in some spots, so it's making it a little tricky. But anyway, I might quickly go get some drone footage of it. Apparently all the culders are blocking up on that, so you should be able to see that in the drone footage. Righto, time to get spraying and let these guys sort this issue out. Better them than me. So we can see here, this is what it looks like after the slash has been through. So you can see it's just lopped them off. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with, and they're like tree trunks in some places. They're like 1.5 inch thick trunks, and yeah, it can be quite difficult to manage. But we can see here the slash has just missed a couple there. These weren't very tall ones anyway, but yeah, anyway, that's what we're dealing with. Fun and games.